Let me paint the picture. You wake up already tense, not because something is wrong, but there's a meeting at 10 a.m. and lunch, catch up at noon, small things, right? But your body treats them like battlefields. And in the meeting, you rehearse what you want to say, but the throat tightens and someone jumps in and you say, well, and you stay silent. On the surface, no one notices, but inside it feels like failure. And at lunch, someone cracks a joke, everyone laughs, and you smile politely, but you say nothing. Later, you replay it over and over. Why didn't I say something? They must think I'm boring. But by the time you get home, you're drained, not from what you did, but from everything that you didn't do. And slowly, day after day, whole life shrinks. And friendships that never started, opportunities passed over, and dreams quietly abandoned. The cruelest part, you start to believe that this is just who you are. Awkward, invisible, broken. But here's the truth. It's not who you are. It's the story that you're telling about yourself and about others and the world. Stories about yourself, like, I'm inadequate as I am. If people see the real me, they'll reject me. My worth is conditional. And about others, they're always judging. They'll remember every stumble, and approval is fragile and can vanish at any moment. About the world, the mental model is that the world is a stage where exposure is dangerous and one wrong move can ruin everything. And when you put all these together, you get in a loop of, I'm not enough. They're judging me, and the world punishes mistakes. Therefore, I need to hide, perform, or avoid. And that is the prison of social anxiety. But here's the paradox. Avoidance works, right? You stay quiet, you skip the party, you over-prepare, and you feel safe, well, for a moment. And every time you avoid, you secretly reinforce the story. See, I couldn't handle it. I really am flawed. And so the loop tightens. This is where Team CBT comes in, and it's not about faking confidence or thinking positive. It's all about going straight to the story, using methods like testing. So you track your anxiety, your moods, your beliefs, and suddenly the problem isn't mystical. It's now measurable. You stop shaming yourself, use empathy, and start seeing the logic. Of course I feel anxious given the story that I'm telling myself. You set the agenda and admit there is a hidden payoff because it protects you from humiliation, right? And then once you see that, you stop being the prisoner. And use methods to challenge yourself and run the test. Does everyone notice every slip? Or does one awkward pause, is it fatal? And over time, you discover something shocking, that those terrifying narratives were never facts. They were just stories. You know what? I used to sit through meetings in silence. I thought, better to say nothing to sound stupid. But in the silence, I think that hurt more than any mistake ever could. And what I learned was this, that the real suffering wasn't in what others actually thought of me. It was in the brutal way that I was judging myself. So the moment that I stopped confusing symptoms with identity was the moment that I saw that stories were just that, stories, and the grip began to loosen. So social anxiety isn't proof that you're broken. It's proof of how powerful these hidden stories can be. Change the story. And you don't just change a meeting or a party, you change your life. And maybe, just maybe, for the first time that you'll hear your real voice. This has been Perceptual Aware. My name is Chris David, and we'll see you in the next one.